White has announced in the press conference that Jon Jones is officially retired. I mean, Jon Jones is officially said goodbye and stripped his belt. Vacated his belt and gave it to Tom Aspinall. Now, Tom Aspinall is the world heavyweight champion. Tom Aspinall is a UFC world champion now, officially. I think they're gonna make Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane, and Jon Jones is retired. I think he's scared of Tom Aspinall. He don't want to get knocked out by Tom Aspinall like he did against Reyes. Almost got fucked up. So he don't want that, man. After Reyes fight, he understood that these same guys can whoop his ass. So that's why he's not taking fights like this. It's a risky fight for him. So that's why he's not taking these fights. I understand Jones. I told you it's a big risk for Jones' career and his legacy. It's over if he loses. So that's why I think he left the division. He left the sport so that Tom Aspinall can take over the sport, and he officially retired. So Jon Jones is scared. What if Jon Jones comes back? Like, imagine he wants Tom Aspinall to get his legacy. Like, he wants Tom Aspinall to win 3 more fights. Then it will be a big fight. That would be a huge fight if Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall happened in 2027 or 26 next year, or 27. That would be a huge fight. Jon Jones is 40 years old and Tom Aspinall is 33. That would be a good fight. But I think Jon will never come back. It's over for Jon because he's a smart fighter. He don't want to fight at 40s. No way. He's going to fight at his early 40s. So I think Jon Jones is officially retired. It's over for Jon and he will never come back again. So let's leave it that way. So Jon Jones is officially retired. And then what was pissed. He was looking pissed. He didn't want Jon to retire. He wanted this fight. He was bragging about this fight for like years, and he's looking like furious. Jon Jones, called me and said, I'm retired. And he was like, yeah, he's retired. We cannot do anything about it. So he was saying nice things about Jon because he's retired. He just want to show respect in front of media. In backstage, he's like, fuck Jon. So he's like pissed off about Jon Jones' situation. I think he was scolding Jon in backstage, but when it comes to media, he goes, oh, I'm happy for Jon. His legacy is set, and I didn't like the call of retirement. I wanted him to fight one more fight against Tom, but it is what it is. It's his career. He can do anything he wants, and that's what he says in the media. And backstage, maybe he's pissed off. So Jon Jones is officially retired. So it's over. He's scared. He ducked, and he successfully escaped. That's it. He has one loss, though. So he has one loss against some absolute nobody. He lost to some absolute nobody in 2010 or 12 or 11. I don't even know when he lost. Like, Jon Jones is not that relevant fighter. He's not a big of a star. He thinks he is. Nobody really cares about him. The only reason people cared about him because Dana White promoted him so fucking high. He was like, Jon Jones is the greatest of all time. Every podcast, every interview is just, Jon Jones is the greatest. That's why people hated him. That's why people gave a shit about him. Because there was a Tom fight, that's why people gave shit about him. Because of Francis Ngannou, people started giving shit about Jon Jones. Otherwise, nobody gives a fuck about Jon Jones, to be honest. He doesn't fight like, ninja. He is like a wrestler and he takes people down, wins by decision most of the time, like Balal. So he's not a good enough fighter, to be honest, to be very famous. He's not a big striker. He's mostly a wrestler with little bit striking skills. He doesn't have power in his hand to knock people out, and his IQ is good. That's it. So it is what it is. Jon Jones is retired. So what we can do? Tom Aspinall is a undisputed world heavyweight champion, and congratulations for that. And heavyweight is back again. Heavyweight is getting great again by Tom Aspinall. So that's what it is. It is what it is. So I'm not retiring from YouTube. Don't expect my retirement from YouTube. Even after I posted like 100 videos, I'm still going. Subscribe, like, share, comment, kiss. Oh, sorry. No shits, okay? So, subscribe, like, and share. Be the best.